Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yeah, you right there, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman, look at me. Is there a package just waiting for me? Where's my box? Where's my box? What's in the box? Hello and welcome to What's in the Box on Catch the Craze TV. I'm Santa Cruz Vera, and you're probably wondering, what is this, Sam? You got a whole lot of stuff going on. Well, this is my basically give back to the art world. And I love art, and I love the art of books, and I love comic books. So you're not just going to have art of books, although this first episode, what you see before me, is Joe Mad's the art of the Darksiders, of Darksiders. And it's not with a T, it's with a D. But as the series goes on, there'll be a bunch of art of books and independent comic books. So I was really focusing on just the indie community, which is why the frame to this series is a lot of the comic books of guests that have been on the Catch the Craze show. And everybody from Tall Tales to Bocas to Bunny to Oswald Chronicles, Wonder Duck, Shadow Breed, and much, much more. So, what's in the box? What's in the box today? I received Joe Mad's Darksiders. You can see it's still in the plastic. I got my box cutter right here. Kids, don't try this at home. Make sure that you have a parent or guardian there with you if you're trying to open up anything with a sharp object. So, here we go. I'm cutting this bad boy open. I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to take this off just for a second. All right, so this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book. And I'm excited. So I'm opening it for the first time with you guys. Oh, by the way, what did you think of my opening theme song and promo trailer? I wrote that song myself. Anyway, so look at this, the art. I mean, his stuff has been amazing, from Battle Chasers. I mean, his stuff is always fantastic. So I'm excited to see this. And so far, when you open it up, you see weapons and artifacts and icons, creatures, characters, illustrations, bosses, key visuals, the gallery. So it breaks it down, right? So since the dawn of time, the armies of heaven and hell have waged an endless war. So, I mean, I love this. Oh, I didn't realize it's going to be like a story. Drawn to the conflict was the Charred Council, an entity bound by ancient laws to preserve order and balance. It held that any great power, unchecked, threatened the very fabric of existence. In time, heaven and hell came to honor the council and its laws, for none were beyond the swift and terrible justice of the council's enforcers, a fearsome brotherhood known as the Four Horsemen. Oh, that's pretty dope. Amid the turmoil, the first humans emerged. The council foretold that these weak but cunning creatures would someday be integral to the balance. Thus, a third kingdom was named, the Kingdom of Man. By order of the council, a truce was forged between heaven and hell. The great pact was bonded by 7 seals to be broken at the appointed time when man's kingdom stood ready for the end war, a battle that would bring balance and determine the ultimate fate of the 3 kingdoms. So that's basically, I guess, the premise for this whole thing. Look at this beautiful piece of work. I mean, when you think about all of the elements that are on these images, I get exhausted just thinking about having to draw that. But obviously he's natural. Just the emotion, right? So when you think about the number one, the colorist just compliments his work. He does a fantastic job, and I'm sure there's probably various colorists, but they do a fantastic job just honoring the illustrations of Joe Mad. I mean, it's just fantastic. And it gets better and better as you turn the page, which is pretty dope. This is a GameStop poster. I guess they did for GameStop. And then we get into some of the pencil illustrations. So I will turn it because I know there's a glare coming off of some of the lighting. But what I like about this, so here we have some history, which is good. And I love that about, I don't like just pictures, pretty pictures, because you can Google pretty pictures. But I love to see the turnarounds, the head detail. And they basically give you as many elements as possible. So here are some early concepts and some armor designs. Man, fantastic. There was this kid named Eric years ago who started out with Crazy Comics, and he had a style similar to Joe Mad's, which is just flawless. I mean, the way he does armor, it's like sick. It's like, dude. It's like makes me want to just like put my pencils away and never draw again when I see his work. Really, give me a break, buddy. You know, take it easy on us novices. But early concept for the Ancient Warrior, an action sketch. I mean, look at this. This is an action sketch. Looks like a scene from a film. It's pretty fantabulous. I love to see from pencils to inks to colors. This is Ruin. Ruin is the legendary red steed of the Horseman War. And then you have it with and without armor. Dude. Where's my car? And this is the Horseman of Death. His name is Death. Dude is sick. And then you got Fury. She's a horseman. Oy, Chihuahua. You can punish me anytime. Beautiful, beautiful character. And then you have Strife. Strife looks vicious. Look at those guns. Dude. Then you have the body shots, which is pretty dope. I mean, what's great about this is that if you're an artist and you're stuck in a rut and you want some influence and get inspired, man, guys like Joe Mad, Stephen Platt, Mark Silvestri, Jim Lee, Tom McFarlane, even Rob Life. I love his style of art too, even though some people might say, well, whatever they want to say. But I just, when I see these guys and when they position their characters and some of the elements they put into it, it's just fantastic. And this is the Charmed Console. The word council is with an OU, but when I say it, it sounds like I'm saying console. Man, what's wrong with me? Is that New York, New Jersey thing? Anyway, so here we got it's Vulgrim. Okay, so they have a font there that I couldn't tell if it was a D, a U, or a V. So, but they have it written here with a V, and I guess this must be some sort of, I don't know the font name. Sorry. I'm not that good. Wasn't going to go and research all the fonts. Who you think I is? So, this is pretty cool. You have the Watcher. How many, the Watcher or the Watchers, it's very popular in comics. I think there must be at least a couple dozen comic books with characters or groups named Watcher or the Watchers. It's not very unique. Everyone uses it. It's just a really good, I'm watching you. You watching me? I'm watching you. You're not watching me. I'm watching you. Anyway, so this is Ulthane. I hope I pronounced it right. Ulthane. He looks like a pretty tough dude carrying a whole lot of heavy stuff. I mean, Joe Mad puts so much stuff on these characters' bodies. No wonder they're so diesel. You need all that muscle to carry. But isn't muscle heavy? Isn't like the bigger you get, the heavier you get? but then you top that on with armor. Like, how strong do you have to be? Anyway, so look at this. This is just like blue pencil to straight up ink work. Pretty fly. I'll tell you, I want to draw right now. I look at this and I'm like, I'm inspired. I is inspired by Joe Mad's work. Dang. She is Uriel. There's usually Ariel. He's trying to be unique with it. Uriel. I got your number. Uriel was always one of heaven's most noble warriors. But when Abaddon fell, I saw something break inside of her. Like her ribs? Was it in a fight? I don't know. What broke? But like, look at this. You know, conceptual artists, concept artists. My hat's off to you guys. The amount of drawings that you have to do to capture a scene or an element in a film or an animation or in a game must be endless. But you guys persist and you love what you do. Hats off to you. So there's a lot of different head designs, which is pretty cool. I'm hearing dogs outside, sorry. And this is Samael. See, I'm Samuel. That's Samael. Different. Samuel. Samael. Don't get it twisted. So, this character's pretty cool. Wow. And even him. Like those wings. How they're not only just wings, but they got like these big, giant, sharp nail things ripping through them that look like they weigh at least 40, 50 pounds each, like from wood. Then you get all this armor. Man, and you're going to fly? There's no way you're going to fly with all that. Oh, he still flies. Crazy. Crazy. Yo, how much force you have to use in that wing to take flight. Man. Cray. These are head designs again. It's pretty cool. And this is Lilith. My tongue is all in my way and stuff. Move out the way. Lilith. What's more with my mouth today? You would think I would I ate like jalapenos or something spicy to make me all mumble and stuff. No, I didn't. It was more embarrassing. Sam can't pronounce anything. Don't listen to his show. I gotta know what he's saying. Is he speaking English? Is he speaking English? I can't even say speaking. Oh, I'm a mess. Anyway, so this is development sketches. Man. Beautiful. Look at just all of the elements on that. I don't know if it's a crown, a helmet, or it's part of her body. But it's dope. It's just so much to it. Think about it. If you're Joe Mad and you have that many characters that you've created with all these elements on a page in a comic book, how long does it take you to do it? How long? Anyway, this is the hunter. See? Smart. He's got to hunt. So he doesn't have all this crazy armor on. He has a bow. And looks like some sort of knife on the back of him. A little, 45 on the side. A couple guns. He's got to run. He got these badass sneakers. He's got to hunt. But then Joe Mad goes out and gives him this sword that is 3 times his body size. Crazy. I don't know. This is nuts. And this is the Wicked. Yeah, he looks crazy. Man, those things come out the ground, I'm running. I'm like, excuse me, but I think my mama's calling me. I gotta get out of here. And these are the Minions. Minions. I didn't see that movie. I wonder if it was good. I'm sure it is good because they made like multiple versions, follow-ups. Wow. Look at this. Undead. This guy can go to like a heavy metal punk rock concert and fit right in. I mean, he looks so damn cool. His development sketches are beyond. Did I say that already? It's like I'm like sucking up already. It's like, but it's just beautiful. You have to get this book. It's fantastic. I want some commission on this book for this recommend. But anyway, then you got some CG model renders, which really looks like clay, but that's pretty dope. This is a torso sketch of Phantom Guard. Soldier turnarounds, pretty dope. Turnarounds are great for creating the 3D renditions and also for modeling to create a toy line. So if you're looking to do any of those things, turn around every now and then. Anyway, so there's the Phantom General turnaround. Again, just loaded up with armor. Look at this guy, the Berserker turnaround. It's like, it's all costume. You can't even see him. No wonder his arms are so out there. He's like, oh my God, this is so heavy. How long do I? You have to go into battle with that. All right, we're going to war. See all that metal over there? Put it on. And then run towards the enemy. By the time you reach the battlefield, you're going to collapse from exhaustion. I'm just saying. But he has CG turnarounds. Again, a lot of beautiful art. This is the Abyssal Riders or Abyssal Riders. I don't know. I need like Google to make the sounds for me, the enunciation sounds. But this is beautiful. But so they have some, like the jailer's hulking torso is formed from the remains of countless cadavers. That's just gross. He must smell. He was like, you want some deodorant? You need a junior mint. It was like, dude, seriously, can you like social distancing 6 feet? I can smell you. No, you're too close. 6 feet. So this is the Wraith. Everybody has a Wraith. Everybody has a Wraith. But the way he draws the Wraith is just like pretty fantastic. Turnarounds again for development sketches, CG renderings. His caster. The journey through the Destroyer's kingdom is one few survive. His servants watch every street with ears cocked for the slightest sound, and some, like the serpent casters, are impossible to evade. So why even go down there? If you know they're impossible to evade, why even try? I'm like, you know what? You know what's going to happen, so why don't I just sit this one out? You know, you do you, I do me. Peace and love. All right? Can't we all just get along? So we have the Fallen. Yeah, you're falling because of all that weight, all that armor. That's why you're falling. But this is pretty dope. And you got what? Grapple Claw, CG turnarounds. And then you got Trauma. There are many hellish creatures in the Destroyer's army, but few can match the savage strength of the Trauma. Well, it's a traumatic experience just to be in his presence. So you got this one, big guy. I'm walking away. Then you have Gullen. There's nothing subtle about the massive Gullens. The very ground trembles underneath their monstrous weight. Everybody's heavy. Jenny Craig, Keto. Has anybody? Life cycles, spin cycles. I mean, come on. Really? Then you have the Tormented Gate. The Tormented Gates are massive, again with the massive guys. Massive creatures that have been enslaved by the Destroyer. Oh, I'm pissed. So this is pretty unique. So the Tormented Gate, it looks like he has tombstones as armor, and then on his back looks like a cemetery with fences and stones. It's pretty creative. Their huge stone arms can fold into massive rock walls, a trait the destroyer has used to turn these gentle beasts into towering barricades. See, you always pick on the really nice guys. But nice guys get mad. Watch your back. Watch your back. Then you have Duskwings. Kind of like Duckwing. Duckwing. I have not seen the sun in over 100 years. The sky itself is choked with ash and pestilence. And then there are the living clouds, the black and ravenous Duskwings. Okay. Looks like a bat, rat, pterodactyl, dragon, beast, all mixed in one. Then you have the broodlings. I hope I'm pronouncing that one right. Yes, broodlings. That's pretty cool. Then you have a lot of sketches again. The tortured coil, headshots, some CG images, development sketches again. The Chosen. Not too much. It's really just giving you like snippets of each character, but I would have loved to have seen or reading, because reading is fundamental. I would love to have read the backstory behind the Darksiders and how each character came to be, the thought process on the look and the feel, how many variations, all that stuff. Because a real amazing art of book provides both visual and literature at the same time. That's going to give you not just who these characters are and what they mean to the story. So while this is a beautiful piece of work, it's missing those key components that you would find in something like The Devil's in the Details with Tom McFarlane, which is pretty dope, and that will be on this show. Here's the Destroyer. Okay, he doesn't look that bad, but yet everybody's afraid of this guy. This is the Destroyer's kingdom. The demons howl his name as they sharpen their knives. Oh, the demons howl his name. The angels scream at it as their flesh is shorn away. The mangled corpses of man rise to serve him, his black will coursing through their veins. He doesn't look so bad. It's always those skinny dudes that are the most dangerous. Everybody's bulky but this guy, but yet he's the most dangerous. What's with all the muscle for? You worked out for what? He's not working out. Oh, man. Waste of time. So here we got some additional sketches. Oh, it looks like some conceptual stuff like the comics. And you got some scenes here. I'm going to move a little quicker with this. These are the near final map illustrations. Pretty dope. I'm hoping that stuff was done on computer. It's a lot of work. I'm a lazy artist. If you haven't noticed already. I keep it simple and keep it moving. I got to go to lunch. Let's get this page done. Echo Gorge. Some beautiful, beautiful art. Just the coloring. One thing I'm not so strong at is the colors. I should have taken coloring, but I did not. No use crying over spilled milk. And here we go. I'm just flipping through this, giving you an insight of some of this stuff. I wish there was more to learn rather than just look. This is the Twilight Cathedral. Within the sacred halls of churches, mankind once found refuge from the evils of the world. But in the end of days, even the houses of God were ground to dust. Which is what end of days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. The house of worship didn't stop Lucifer from coming in. So I don't get it. I don't get it. So why run and hide in there? I don't get it. It's like you're wasting time. Don't run. He's going to catch you anyway. Just stand there. Let's see. This is pretty dope. Some dope stuff. I know I got this glare. I'm sorry. I got the light. Blinded by the lights. And you hear those savage dragons in the background barking up a storm. Love that. Professional. This is what I get for putting my dogs in the room with me. Well, Sam's not that special. He's got dogs in the background. Some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful backgrounds here. What's great about creating backgrounds, if you're doing simple animation, is that you can have a background, draw it once, and use it multiple times as you have your characters animating in the foreground. Just saying. I don't know why I brought it up, but that's because I'm working on something with Duty from Disney in my toilet. And I drew maybe like 7 backgrounds that I use consistently for the scenes. Again, I'm a lazy artist. So, have you heard? I punched a clock. What? It's 4:59:59. Got to clock out. No overtime for me. So here you go. This is just a lot of different elements and, from trees to crown moldings and glass and windows and doors and just what they should look like. Even those pieces are exhausting to watch and to think about if you have to draw them. So, final battle concepts, weapons. He's a master of drawing weapons. He just makes everything look crazy. I don't know how conventional they'd be in real world situations because his weapons look too damn heavy. And look at this is like the hand armors, tremor gauntlets. Oh, they call them the gauntlet designs. The void walkers. Different types of swords. His swords are just no joke. But again, all right, if you're going to be in a Joe Mad book, make sure that you got guns like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm just saying. Because that boy's going to make you carry stuff. Look at that. That is just crazy. What is that? The weapons these guys have to carry. I feel so bad for them. Man. Oh, my gosh. It's cray. Here's some more pieces. Like, Sam, you turned the book too fast. Well, go and buy one. Then you can turn it as slow as you want. And let's see. You didn't have to get testy. I wasn't getting testy. I was being factual. And this is the, consumable items and weapons and gear items and wraith abilities, all that stuff that you want to know. I've never played the game. Early concept designs, logos. Yeah, I know. Going through creating logos is just like branding your stuff. It's pretty cool. So then you have all the characters in the back of the book. Beautiful images. Again, different types of characters. You have a cop, a male, a female. Phantom guards. Minions. They look like beetles. A caster. The jailer. Jailer doesn't even have eyes. How's he going to find me to put me and lock me up? How's he going to bring me my lunch if I'm locked up? No. Give me someone with eyes. Let's see. Just beautiful stuff. This is a really good art book. It's not a history of the art. It's an art book. So because of that, it's not going to get a full 10 out of 10 because I think, if it's just on an art basis alone, of course it's a 10. But because it's the art of, I would think generally that there'd be some, look at these amazing scenes. Meeting Samael. Remember, I'm Samuel, that's Samael. I would just like a little more because I like to sit down and read. The best part of the art of books is just reading some of the stuff. And here's all the credits, all the people involved in this. Good Lord. And so on the next episode, I'll be doing the Art of Darksiders 2. So that's the book. That's what's in the box. That's episode number 1. It's just the back of the book. Thank you for subscribing to Catch the Craze. I'm honored to be able to bring you another version of Catch the Craze by featuring some of the best art of books and a lot of the talented independents out there. So again, if you're an independent publisher or creator and you have a book that you'd like me to feature on, just reach out to me. You can send me a copy if you want, and I will feature it. There will be books that I purchase on my own in stores that I like, that I collect, that I'll be featuring here as well. I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera. This is an episode of What's in the Box. Until next time, have a great day. Make sure to bag and board your collections. Peace out. What's in the box?